Hey there. So, this message is about how God can utilize our discomfort that we experience early on in our lives as a crutch or as a helper on our faith walk. So, I am seeing this a lot in my life where, sometimes you know how we go through things on the journey, carrying a load, and it's like getting too heavy. And it's like, God, I can't do this. I can't take this. This is too much. I'm not who you think I am. And God is like, I trust you. I know what you are capable of. And sometimes I see in the journey, I endure something, I experience something, and it's like, I remember having this encounter as a kid. I remember dealing with this as a kid. For example, when we deal with negative people, when we deal with people who are choosing to be negative to us, loved ones or strangers, and we what I've learned to do is to detach. So throughout my life, I've encountered this detachment as a defense mechanism that it helps me to not be hurt or take offense to things that people do or say. And I know I learned that early on in my childhood. Like, I really did not feel like I was able to connect with many growing up. And I feel like that whenever I was around a group of people at a sleepover or at a party or something, and I didn't feel like I connected, I would like detach. I would just like go in and find a comforting space in my mind or in my heart. And that's actually something that's helping me now. Like, today, whenever I deal with people that are negative, I learn to detach from them immediately and also detach from the current situation. If there's a situation that I'm dealing with and it's not pleasant and it's not things are not turning around to the best outcome, the outcome that I'm hoping, if it's not happening in a timing that I'd like it to happen, I'm seeing that if I just detach from the present, just like completely disconnect and know that this is temporary and this is nothing that's going to be going on forever. When I allow myself to step away from the situation, no matter how heavy it is, when I allow myself to step away from it, I am able to connect with God more. I'm able to see things from His perspective and, not allow whatever it is to bother me or affect me that much. Also, the isolation, I feel like God has had me in isolation off and on my entire life, but with the isolation, that is something I can look back at my life and see when I was maybe in fifth grade, maybe to eighth grade. I remember just really having a difficult time, and I had two cats that was my everything. Like, I would run home from school, get my cats, go in my room and close my door, and my cats were my world. And I was like isolated from everything that was happening in the world. That was my safe space. And I see that today that's helped me. Like, it was preparation, it was practice. It's helped me today, being isolated from the world, being isolated from anyone and everyone, as long so that I can heal, so that I can heal with God, so that God can keep cleansing me and recreating me, restoring me, correcting me. I can look back and say, "Oh, I've been here before," and not just in my adult life, not in my past, not in the adult, faith walk. Just like all the way back, I can look all the way back in my life and see how I was being prepared for this moment. So I feel like that's kind of inspirational to me to see that God has this faith in me. God has this faith in us as believers that we'll get through the hardships, we'll get through the moments in the valley. And He knows this because, sometimes if we take some time to sit with God and we look back at our lives and we see that, wow, like this feeling that I'm feeling right now, or this thing that I'm going through right now, it showed up many times in my life, but it looked a little different, but it showed up before. And so, yeah, I got this. So I can do this. I can get through this. Just breathe, just relax, just uh you know not focus too hard on the situation. And if God trusts me, He know what He's doing. Believe that I'm going to get through it. Believe that there is an amazing outcome in the end. So I hope this is some inspiration to someone to like get through whatever they're going through right now, that anything bad that you're going through or anything that is uncomfortable that you're going through, it is going to be used, down the line. You're going to see how it actually strengthened you. You're going to see how it actually added to your supply, like your faith has been increased from it, or your strength and different things in different areas of your life. You'll see this increase and you'll see how it added to you. And even when you look back in your life, you'll see that what you're going through now, you kind of have been being prepared for it for years and years and years. So, just not to let current situations get you down, not to let current situations, make you backslide or, fall away from God. Just keep leaning on Him, keep taking it moment by moment and trusting in Him. And if He trusts in you, just that's all you need to know, that God trusts in you. Sometimes it can get so overwhelming, so difficult, but I am seeing that it encourages me when I know that I've been being prepared for this hardship. My story is my story because I've been being prepared for it, you know? So I pray this message helps. I pray it helps, heals, and strengthens in all things we do. Let's give God the glory. I will see you in the next video.